Graham Hall. And Adam Gavlas had a good run here yesterday. He's gone. Roby John Rodriguez has beaten him by 6 legs to 2. As O'Shea goes in with a big one.
There is the Joker introducing a little chaos into this game with that 180. And this would be a wonderful 6-star kill if he can find 57 and bolt. Good guide as well. Oh, John O'Shea. Tip my hat, will you? What a wonderful shot from the Joker. 312 in 6. It doesn't get much better than that. And it might not be a very good day for the Irish because Dylan Slevins just lost to Scott Williams. And the godfather of Southwest Ireland darts may be seeing the exit door in a minute.
89.
You saw John at the back of the streaming booth right there just look to the ceiling as if to say, why did I leave 166? And how many times when they leave the bogey number do they get 2 treble 20s?
Well, it's 2 16s that Sparidans needs. Had a good run yesterday.
Game, shot,
and he's got off and running here to beat John O'Shea. Vanessa averaging 106.21 in that game.
100. .69 scored.
He's in the wrong bed there, Usher.
86.
Just checking his score. Oh, he went for treble
70.
18. That's a poor last 2 darts there for Usher. Leaves 85. If Vandenberg for the match needs 127. Treble 19 for the bullseye. Oh, just there's the wrong side.
47.
So 85 for Usher to stay in this match. Oh, big 2. So treble 17. And yeah, the look on his face there, Graham Usher. His last 4 darts have been shockers. And he's just weighing up his options. He needs Vandenberg to miss now.
44.
So 80 for the match then for Dimitri Vandenberg. Great dart. Double 10 then. And he gets it. Dimitri Vandenberg is through. Graham Usher. So 127 for parity. Doesn't need to go for it, so he'll try and set things up.
41.
Only 41, but Suta's way back here.
.92.
Nice last start. Leaves 170 in case Barry can't tidy up. 86. Double 16 he needs. 2 dart kill from King Barry. We're all level at 4-4 here. And that's a lovely first start. Just over a just. 75 scored.
95.
So King Barry to take us to a decider needs 105. And that is a great first start. 13 for double 16 and 5-5.
73.
Just on the wire. 81 needed for the match for Alan Suter. Well, he had this combination on a potential 9-darter. That's not a bad miss because it leaves him 20 for tops. He's gone very high. Tops for the match for Suter, and he gets it. Great performance from Alan Suter. He had a few problems in the midst of that game where he missed multiple doubles to leave 140. Klaasen all of a sudden is under a little bit of pressure here.
57.
Only 57, so Anderson then. A possible 12-dart breaker throw. Now needs double 10 for a 140. Just comes inside it. Double 5, if he comes back, he will be back. And Anderson
86.
Was 2-0 down here. Has got a chance to level things up. Again, he comes inside. This time he goes 3 for double 1. And he's missed it. So Klaasen with a big chance here. 16 will leave him a shot at tops. Oh, that's a
29.
wild dart from Klaasen. And Anderson. Is he going straight at it again? He is. Oh, 2 very safe darts.
No score.
Never looked like getting that, did he, Anderson? So Klaasen here with another chance. 3 for double 16.
Game shot.
And this time he makes no mistake. Well, Gary Anderson will be kicking himself. So Anderson with 6 darts from 130. He's right in the red bit. He could go for the bull, but he's going to lay up, leave
98.
double 16. Smart play, a possible 13 dart leg coming in for Anderson, but Klaasen is looking to weigh in with a pressure shot here.
180.
And he does. Another 180 for Klaasen, but double 16. Nice first dart. Oh, couldn't be any closer. Oh, look at the anger on Anderson's face.
Game shot.
But he gets it at the third time of asking. Leaves himself 167. You get the feeling that may well have to go here, as Anderson is weighing in on the trebles. Another one of those to leave double 10.
180.
Beautiful. That is a pressure applying shot. And Anderson 1 dart away, and he will get a go at double 10 for the match.
58.
He scored heavily in patches, Gary Anderson. And that is right on the wire.
Game
and he
shot
gets the
and
job
net.
done. Jelle Klaasen's afternoon out is over here in Hildesheim. This is another one of those opportunities for Zonnevel. 1-1-3. Still doable, but not now. So he is getting
97.
opportunities, Zonnevel, but not taking them. Humphries to move within one of the match. He
Game
needs
shot.
tops and he gets it. And it's another 6-visit leg, isn't it? And Zonnevel at the moment can't quite go with him.
That we've seen from him so many times already this year, it's still pretty good. This is an average game for Luke Humphries.
81.
It's actually a little bit lower than his seasonal average for the year in the Players' Championship events. He'll gamble again here, will he? Yeah, it's that decision
180.
again. Single 20 would have left a bogey number, but the 2 marker darts make the decision for him, and it pays off.
Yeah, Christoph Ratajski is through, 6-2 over Ryan Meikle.
140.
And Gerwyn Price being made to it hard by Ricky Evans, 4-4 in their game. Price went out early yesterday. Look at this, 1-2-6. Potentially
120.
incoming. He slumps, but there'll be no real pressure. Maybe his only annoyance is he came inside the double 6 there, especially with Zonneveld on a bogey finish.
59.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether that is good board management or not, because now he's on double 3. It shouldn't matter when you're the top ranked player in the tournament,
No score.
but it's a problem of his own making. He didn't need to leave himself on double 6, which ended up on double 3. And Zonneveld, if he can find a treble here, which he can't, but it's still that awkward double 3.
44.
Does he split?
Game
There's
shot
your
and the
answer.
match.
No, he doesn't. Double 3 it is for Luke Humphries. Wasn't at his best today, but when you're one of the best players in the world, you don't always have to be at your best. 95.8 the average, 46% on the doubles. And if it's big numbers you want, then maybe stream 2 is where you should be, because
140.
Dave Chisel's at it again. Early days against Raymond van Barneveld, but he's averaging over 111, leads 2-0. And 117 earlier on this afternoon as well.
58.
He's only averaged. Paul Nicholson came through excitedly flapping bits of paper a moment ago before this game started, saying, of all the games Chizzy's played this weekend,
48.
he's only averaged less than 100 in one of them.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it.
I thought he was here then. I
Yeah,
thought
I know.
he'd come back in.
It is terrifying, isn't it?
134.
Cover shooting there from Whitlock. He needed that as well, just to keep him in contention here. The max for
180.
MVG. I think when he spoke to you yesterday, did he say he got 6 gears, but he was only in 4th gear yesterday?
I think 4th was generous, to be honest. I'd have given him
57.
3rd or 2nd, but then again, this is a man we've seen dominate
Game shot.
all forms of darts for years and years and years. He is dominating this game, and to be honest, it's not a feeling he's used to having against Simon Whitlock in recent years.
Whitlock down to a
96.
finish again here, and there potentially could be a break-in coming here with Van Gerwen on 155. It's not going to go this time. Needs to leave this handy. Oh, that's a nice
104.
last start. Very nice set-up play from Whitlock. But can Van Gerwen? Oh, here we go. Just the wrong side of the wire. He would have fancied that as well, Van
117.
Gerwen. But this is a big chance for Whitlock to get right back in this game.
To break the throw. Oh,
Game
that's
shot.
expertly done from the wizard. 14 dart break of throw, and Simon Whitlock, who is staring down the barrel. Here, Simon. Stay there. Always a tricky one to
92.
set up from 308, although 305 can be similarly problematic. Yeah, it goes to the bullseye. How about this? Oh, how about that?
160.
That's how you do it. 216 for Whitlock then. Needs to make a dent in this. Van Gerwen this time with a layup play, and there's
58.
not really a lot of pressure on here, so Van Gerwen for a break back. 145 he needs. Can't do it, but you get the feeling he's at the bull again. What a setup that is. His last 6 darts there to leave 24.
Way off the treble 20, and Michael Van Gerwen, courtesy of 3
58.
bullseyes in the last 2 visits, finds himself on a potential 13 darter.
Game shot.
Yeah, that is superb stuff from Michael Van Gerwen. Top level MVG business to hit straight back when he just looked like he might be having a bit of a wobble.
Just a reminder, Gerwin Price. Whitlock down to 141.
180.
There's a max from Michael Van Gerwen, just to remind him. And Van Gerwen will get a shot at 124 for the match now. That's a shocking dart for Whitlock.
41.
Only a ton, so only a ton left. So 124 for the match for Van Gerwen.
Treble 18, leaves the ball. And
Game
mighty
shot
Michael
and
Van
match.
Gerwen clears more than 300 points in 2 visits to the board, and he beats Simon Whitlock for the first time in 7 meetings and the first time for nearly 4 years. The Wizards' reign of terror over Mighty Mike is finally over, as Van Gerwen averages close to a ton. His best performance of the day, one of the best performances from him this weekend. You wouldn't think anyway. He may look for a 170 here. He may go for it.
140.
Did go for the 170. It's a single to double combo. Chance. Double 16. First start up double in the match for
89.
Keegan Brown. He cannot find the target, and it means that Pietreczko could have a double break here. Double 10.
Game shot.
Double 10 is there. It is a double break. 15 darter. Ricardo Pietreczko bossing this one. That's an interesting decision. Maybe the 18s would have left a slightly
140.
better finish. Treble 20 and bull. Well, lovely
89.
bullseye to leave himself on tops for the match. And Keegan Brown needs a treble just to get a dart at double. And that won't do it. So Ricardo Pietreczko for a 6-0 whitewash and to reach his first quarter-final of the year. He has been very, very impressive. He continues to get better, this man.
Game
And he
shot
was
and a
too
match.
good for
Ricardo
Keegan
Pietreczko.
Brown there. The German is through to the quarter-finals here in Hildesheim. Points clear, though. Whatever Ratajski does in this visit, Dolan knows he's in charge of the leg.
125.
Could go to the bullseye here. Don't think he will. Brendan Dolan, not really a player who
137.
utilises that shot very much. Goes down to the 19s and gets the treble, so he's taken a big chunk out of that.
100.
Single 16 or single 8. He'll use double 16, which is his usual route.
Game shot.
Krzysztof Ratajski
102.
hitting double top to leave double 16 for the second time in the match. This seems to be a new weapon in his arsenal. I don't think I've ever seen him do that. I'm sure he used to go treble 12.
99.
It's a new thing from Ratajski, this, and he's done it without Dolan even being on a finish. He's hit a double to leave a double. It seems unnecessarily flash from Ratajski. Jose de Sousa type stuff. He got his 3
24.
darts at double and he's missed them all. Now this would sting. He's been out-muscled all the way through this leg, Brendan Dolan, but he could nick it. Surely he stays there. He does stay there. Double 11 for 142. Brendan Dolan right on the wire.
120.
A millimetre away from taking the lead again in this game. He's not moving. So he
Game shot.
liked it, and he finds double 4 on the little clenched fist from the Polish Eagle. Shows how relieved he is, I think. 19s, leaves 125. Looks like he's got time. That could change. Does he stay there? No, he doesn't. But he gets the treble anyway. That's a
177.
magnificent visit from Brendan Dolan to get to a finish. Treble 20. Can't produce another 4-visit leg. He's decided to go to the 16s. Treble would have left the double, but it may cost him a dart at double when he returns. Imagine if he took this out after a 177. It could happen. Double top. Brendan Dolan, that is absolutely magnificent.
$140.
But Ratajski's on a 1 treble combo himself. Can he use that dart? He can't, and it's perhaps been the only flaw in his game in this
60.
entire match. He's averaging over 100, and it could be much more than that if he was a little bit more successful at using that first dart. 21 off, leaves 87, treble 17
Yes.
for double 18. Great dart.
Yes.
108. Oh, that is absolutely
Game
magnificent.
shot.
You saw the celebration from Dolan in the last leg. It's similar from Christoph Reflect out the way. Ratajski's going to leave something here, isn't he? Well, he's just taken out 108. So don't let him have a go at 105. Brendan couldn't take out 120 in the last leg. Can he take 130? He'll get a match dart. It's at double 5.
120.
And very nearly, Brendan Dolan wins the match. Can Ratajski repeat the trick? Has to be treble 18. And it has to be double 16. To win it with back-to-back ton-plus finishes. Oh, that is absolutely incredible. The scream in celebration from Christoph Ratajski. What a contest between these two. The last 3 legs saw massive checkouts from the pair of them. Brendan Dolan, all he can do is congratulate his opponent. A 154 from Dolan, and then back-to-back checkouts of 108 and 105.
140.
That was against Gary, of course. Back in the 2021 championship when there were 0 fans there.
40.
Yeah, one of a number of finals that Gary Anderson has reached since his last ranking title at the start of 2020. He has not won anything since. He's been in 5 finals. Gary Anderson, again, leaving double 16.
89.
Not leaving tops. A change of tactic from Gary.
90.
And maybe the game plan that he had to win the world titles,
Game shot.
it's almost coated in this an unbelievable match. It's 4 legs deep. Ratajski's averaging 112.5. Pietreczko's 110.
Well, whoever wins this
140.
could have their hands full in the final, particularly if it's Christoph Ratajski. But Price wants another. I don't think that's in. It's not.
100.
The 141 is on. Still on double 12. When you need a friend, in the top left corner, it comes calling once again. It's not for a world title, but it gives him another valuable leg. 3 away from another final, Ando now. His final hit rate over the last 3 years is 0, pretty much.
105.
We can't keep playing at the level he's playing so far this year and not win things, in my opinion. He's been that good. I didn't know
100.
if he'd be able to play at this level consistently, because he certainly hasn't been doing in the previous 3 years. Well, Gerwyn Price leaves himself tops for just a second leg.
50.
And he misses high. And would you bet against Anderson producing this?
Depends on dart 1, where it is in the 60 if he gets it. And he doesn't. That's a good job Gerwyn Price as a world-class dart player, because he would
60.
make a terrible juggler.
Game shot.
Well, he does have a second leg, but Gerwyn Price has the demeanour of a man. But
Are we going to go down that road?
No, we all know the story. But he did wait there. Didn't end up
100.
pinning Gary to the board.
Yeah, we don't need that to happen. I think Gezi
40.
is starting to wave that white flag a little bit. It just isn't happening for him.
Well, it's just been relentless from Anderson, hasn't it? The average isn't up at 110 like it was earlier, but it's still above 100.
140.
And a 16, 17 point gap in the averages. He's done well to get 3 legs.
96.
Make no mistake as well, Anderson early was irresistible. He was on another level. And he's a brilliant front runner. Just look at what he did to Jelle Klassen in the semi-finals of the World Championship in 2016. He won 6 sets to 0.
81.
He got a 9-darter in the first set, was it? And then after that, he just went, oh, I'll have a bit more of that, thank you very much. He gets a real kick out of
138.
front running.
57 to seal it. Double top. Great marker.
17.
Bends the wire. I mean, this would be interesting. Be really interesting, wouldn't it? Whoa, but not quite finding the treble 19.
139.
It's more match darts for Gary Anderson. A place in the final awaits.
Game
And there
shot.
it is, right in the middle. And he gets the better of Price in a semi-final once again in 2023. And it will be Anderson maybe playing against Krzysztof Ratajski in the final, because he's 6-2 up. He goes to
100.
Leeuwarden at the end of next month. Ratajski's got the same amount of European Tour wins as Gary.
Hasn't got as many 180s as Gary, though, has he? That's 3 now in the final. We might be looking at a record in the making here.
I think he's going to smash it, you know. He's got more 180s today than anybody else by an absolute mile.
54.
Well, he needs 84 here for an 11-dart finish. Won't quite get it in 11. But he's way in front
44.
and in no rush. So time to set up the tops finish.
When you consider what they've done today, this had the potential of being the game of the weekend.
43.
Tops for Ando. Lovely marker.
Game shot.
Absolutely perfect. Just a little glance off that one. In for the 14 darter. And a 2-1 lead. You'd love a 171 here. But the destiny of this leg is not in his hands. Doesn't matter what he does with dart 3. It's really good.
96.
96 from there. But Anderson could close him out with a 1-2-1, possibly on the ball. It's going to be double 14 though. Oh, and it
93.
moved.
Clip the wire. Ratajski. All the ones. And he's in the red bit as well. He'll too. We'll be looking now at double 16 for another 3-dart.
Game shot.
Check out. And again, it's right in the middle.
Against Dimitri van den Berg. It wasn't a brilliant final. But he will want to recall that experience and see if he can get out of the jam again. And there's a 180 for Ratajski.
180.
Yeah, he's only a breakdown, isn't he? And he's taking the darts here off Anderson. But Anderson
100.
will be first to get a look at a finish. But can Ratajski leave this maybe a 1 or 2-dart finish? Oh, he needs a treble. And he gets one. Good
91.
last start.
Really wants this. Really wants it.
Game
Gets
shot.
it! What a shot from the Flying Scotsman! That is seismic here in Hildesheim.
Not great. 107 Ratajski then. Just on the top wire. Will come south. Gets the treble. getting a dart here. Can't get double
85.
18. Will that be costly? Will Anderson step in for hold of throw?
That little pause that he had before the 170 was just like that. Doesn't work this time.
58.
And Ratajski's got a decision to make. Decision made. Got to go above that one. That's really awkward. He's going really high.
No
Ran out
score.
of room.
Well, you were asking would he split? He didn't. And that might have done his chances here as Anderson, 12 for tops, to go within one of victory.
Game shot.
And he does go. It was a gamble. If he missed, then Anderson would have had a shot. But Anderson is worried about his own throw. It's another maximum.
I make that 33 for the day. It is an elite effort on that treble 20 bed.
60.
And that 180 right there has caused Christoph a massive headache. Hold on. Oh, he's got another one.
180.
He doesn't want the record, I assure you, because he wants to finish the whole day with a 9-darter.
Surely not. Hildesheim
59.
has been a hotbed of 9-dart finishes this week. Won't get one here, but we've had plenty of laugh from Gary Anderson. It's a laugh of someone that's 240 odd points in front in the final, needing one leg for victory.
121.
But he leaves it handy enough. It might not be the 9, but it might be 10.
He's had 8 treble 20s in this leg
42.
and a single one. He's hit 2 segments to leave a match dart. Oh,
No
and he's got
score.
too many, but he's got 10 on his side.
Yeah, well, Christoph Ratajski had given up, and then his eyes lit up, and then he realised, oh, I'm 340 points away. Just for a moment,
97.
his heart flickered. Anderson surely won't miss again. Double 5. That's a lovely marker. But Gary
10.
Anderson does miss again.
He hasn't closed it out in clinical style. The matter
100.
is, he's got more chances coming up. Gary
Game shot.
Anderson
And the
is
match.
back
Gary Anderson.
in the winner's circle. It's been over 3 years since he's won a ranked event. He's worked really hard for it at the start of 2023. He averaged just short of 100 in the end, and that 170 checkout was just delightful. But 50